Solo training to prepare for a fight? Use your imagination to get it right. Imagine what your opponent might do, and then you can make your moves flow through. So I'm out here at Lake Windermere, family vacation, as you might know, but I wanted to just talk about something that could help you if you're training for your sword fighting, and that is to imagine what an opponent might do and try and come up with combinations that react to it. By that, I simply mean, okay, your standard, I'm going to launch into my Oberhelm cut. And if I cut an attack, obviously I'm not going to cut through unless the opponent jumped out of the way, which presents its own other challenge. So I'm going to imagine that if I cut, we have a neutral bind. So what would I do from there? So when I'm practicing, I'm often thinking, what am I doing? You know, a 1-2-1 combination for cuts. But I'm going to imagine that the opponent is going to parry and try to do something. So what that could mean is I attack my opponent. Is it going to immediately counter maybe? So they block the sword and they come in. So I need to step back. So a lot of my training is going to be attack, defend, counter thrust with that little scoop up. I'm imagining that I'm going to try and collect the opponent's sword and thrust in. And it's not just for long sword. You can do this for any type of sword that you're going to train with for tournaments, sparring, whatever you're doing. But pick a guard to start with, have a plan, and imagine what an opponent might do. What are they going to counter you with? Are they going to just let you attack several times? Do you think they're going to intercept and counter right away? Plan on these things, practice these things. How can you start building routines that anticipate what an opponent might do? But you always have to remember, just because I don't have anyone in front of me doesn't mean I want my big cuts to go through. It's going to mean stop, thrust, cut. You have to put that into your mind. So stop that. And you're going to stop your sword. It's going to work the tendons and muscles that you have, which can be good. So do it slow, because remember, slow, smooth, becomes fast. Everything builds up and proceeds. So you don't want to rush through and power through these moves. Sure, in an actual tournament, you might want to put more power behind things because you want to knock the opponent's sword aside. But for this, put on the brakes. Stop. Imagine that it's a neutral parry. Imagine you're fighting a better opponent than you might be. And when you do these moves, anticipate. You can anticipate in an actual fight, but build a combination of what the opponent might do. You can bring that around, and that will help you. All right, just a quick note that I wanted to do while I was out in wonderful nature on the family trip. It's been great so far. Hopefully I'll be back soon with a lot more video content, because I am going to get the guest room back in about a week or so. 9 days? 9 days! All right, friends, do remember all the subscribes and likes and stuff, but most importantly, take care, stay safe, and keep on swinging.